What's up, everybody? How are we? How are we doing? What was Javier celebrating? Peru Day? Or something like that? Every, like, Hispanic holiday? I think he's over there. He's, like, celebrating, like, I don't know, Venezuelan Teachers Union Day, something like that. Colombian, just Colombian Day. I think everybody's Irish on St. Patrick's. Everybody celebrates St. Patrick's. Today he's doing Peruvian. I can't blame him. It's good food. I'd go celebrate Peruvian too. So if this was a 4-hour closure here, Chad, just to say, we would probably be in here off the rip. But this isn't a 4-hour closure. It's only an hour closure. It's a nice 4-hour level that we're above here. I had to double check for a second. I was like, are we? Is this 4 hour? I think we're good here. Why am I the only one with myself over here in the Zoom? Where Eddie at? Eddie. Anyway, let's do a little breakdown. Oh wait, who's texting me? Jerome said don't do the breakdown. Oh, fuck that. We got a breakdown. So the weekly closed bearish and back in range, and you're expecting this week to make a top wick and come down, and we already made a top wick in the first 2 hours of this week. Will we come down and continue down, or are we going to come down, fill the wick, and then come back up, which is what I think we'll do. Oh man. Yeah, there's only an hour left in this 4-hour. I don't think we're gonna get a flip now. Daily closed bullish, respecting resistance. Very interesting. We might actually close bearish today. Or a really weak bullish candle. Typically on days like this, you'll get either a weak bullish or a weak bearish candle. Not gonna get the drive. Well, no, I'm sorry. I lied because this is a daily support. So let's look at the ranges here. All right, give you a daily range here. And this is really more of a minor level here until you actually close bearish at this area. So we've come up here. See that? And until the daily closes bearish at this area, it's going to continue up. And you might actually, if we go look back in time, right, and we go based on what has happened previously, right, held support, and that candle drove through. This was one candle, this candle drove through. You might not get this all in one candle, but it should drive through. And even though it doesn't always close up here, the wicks themselves do come up to that area. So I think that's the area we're looking to fill, at the very least, even over here. See these wicks before coming back down. So let's see. Let's see, 4 hours bullish. Can we get a strong 4-hour bullish closure? Bottom wick on the next 4-hour. That would be lovely, right? I don't want to take buys up because we don't drive straight from here. Well, I want to keep saying that we don't drive straight from there, but I can't get over this candle. Was this news? What time? Yeah, this had to be news. This was 9 a.m. on Thursday. Yeah. That's definitely a news candle. I'm looking to come up off the levels we've come up from before, like right here, like right here. So I'm interested in the market coming back to those areas. And if we can come back and maintain above, then I'll look for buys. Let me see. You know what, gang? There's a possibility. This can come up right now. There's a possibility if this can close here on the 5. I'll take a bottom wick entry to come up. There's quite a bit of range here. This top wick, 40 pips. We're gonna need a closure above the most recent. Because a closure above the most recent, you're going to fill the next range on the smaller time frame, right? 23.99. But if you also get a bottom wick on the next candle bouncing off this area, it's going to fill most of the wick here. We just don't have that wick yet, and we don't have a closure above the most recent, which it can give you here in 2 minutes. But it can also break this high here and just push heavy, which is what I was looking at right now. But I don't know if I want to take that entry without having a bottom wick on this candle, because then I'm consistently thinking, oh, will it make that bottom wick now? But if it can close on the 5, come down, make a bottom wick, and then re-break the highs, then I can look for that position. But it's a lot of time, 2 minutes here. In the next 2 minutes, we can be up by 24 or 102 areas. You know what I mean? So let's be patient. Yeah, see, the previous 30 also didn't close above the most recent, closed right at it. So what happens in this case? Typically, we'll come back to it, even if we don't close there. Let's see. Let's see. Will the 5 push now? There's 40 seconds left here on this 5. You also need to have a top wick. 30 seconds. Right. This is how he closes. We need the next 5-minute candle. Do this, and then we can be in there. It's also got to be the next 5, otherwise we're waiting on the 15 closure. Because otherwise, obviously, we'll have no choice, right? Next 5 is the 15 closure. What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do? So, giving the 5 a chance to make a bottom wick gives this 15 a chance to come down and flip bearish. And then if it comes back up, re-breaks the highs, then I'll be confident that we're heading up. But for now, I'm not too confident. Although there is some range to push up here. Nice little celery play, huh? Three minutes. 3 minutes is the 15 closure. And then we're going to look for the same thing that we were looking for on the 5 here. It's bottom wick. How's everybody's weekend? You guys are so quiet. I know the daily doesn't have a bottom wick, but I just think for the session we haven't grabbed enough orders for the daily to start coming down. 2410 area on a daily at the very least. If that's the case, it's a strong bullish 4-hour closure if we close like this in about 45 minutes. It's a 15 closure right now too. Excuse me. Let's see if this can leave us a top wick. Can it pull back? We wait more. It's not good enough. There's no top wick on that. Doesn't make me confident that there's much range. Even if there is, even if it goes up, right? That's not our edge. What level the daily needs to tap before you would expect reversals? I'm not expecting a reversal. I just understand the daily would have a chance to come down after, you know, the level, it taps levels that it's come down from before. So we have levels that we've tapped here at 2410 area right there, right? And we've come down from here before. So I don't think we're gonna break 2360 until we either tap 2410 or 2427. So that means we could come back down or retest 2360. But if we're really gonna load up and then come down below that, we're gonna need to tap areas that have taken us down there before. Actually, historically, this is really that area. It's taking you down all the way here. And the reason I say that is because we're not holding this as a resistance right now, right? We're going to close above it. And if we're not holding that as a resistance, the next resistance is up here. This level was never a resistance. This level that's more of a support than a resistance. We haven't figured that out yet. Right now, once we close above it, next candle, it's going to have a chance to come back down. And if it stays up above here and comes up, then we've created now a support, and now we're coming back to retest highs 2327. That's the daily, right? So it's going to take a while to play out. So no top wick on the previous candle, and back down we go. Why no sell stop at the hourly flip? That is, it's not a bad idea, but it's not a great idea. Because look at this 4 hour. So let's say if this was the 4 hour flip coming up, yeah, because then the 4 hour held resistance, we're going to come back down, and you have another 4 hours for this candle to come down and drive. Right now, we close above here. It could be a small wick and a continued drive straight up. Like, this has been really bullish. Like, it's been driving up all of Friday. Thursday night to all of Friday. And now it continues as to start the session. No 4 hour closes like this. It might even make sense to be in off the rip. I would just like, whoops. I would like to have a bottom wick entry. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the smaller time frames look at that time, because we might be looking completely different on the 5, the 15. Probably will be, right? And it's going to change how we're going to act off the 4 hour opening. Where you at, Javier? You home? Made it back?
Yo. Yeah, I made it back.
Nice. I don't know,
That shit was
live,
so good.
that live musician thing had some good vibes going.
Hell yeah, bro. That shit was fresh. We got there like at 5:45. I
5:45.
wasn't sure how
It's
fast the
8:20.
service.
I would have been on my third lomo saltado by now, I swear.
Yo, they had some almost saltado egg rolls. Oh my god, bro, that shit was so good.
No, they make that in an egg roll?
Yeah, bro, that shit was fire, bro.
Oh, man. You guys got to try some Peruvian food. You ever had Peruvian sushi?
Yeah, ceviche?
No, like actual, like they make sushi. Like they like sushi rolls.
No,
I went to a
I
Peruvian
don't think
spot.
so.
Yeah, we got a spot. They make for appetizers. They got like sushi rolls, but they're like made out of like traditional Peruvian food.
Got it. That makes sense.
It's really good.
That shit is ripped. I didn't
Off
even open
market
the
open.
chart.
Off market
Yeah,
open.
damn. Look at that. Right at 6 o'clock. Holy smoke. Oh, check my runner. How much were you up? 34, 34 points. That was our entry from Thursday night.
I don't even know where you could have gotten in there because that 5 minute just went up 100 pips in a split second. That first 5 minute off the market open.
Yeah, no, that would have been rough, I think. If anything, it would have to been like, no
Nah,
way, it ripped at 610. Yeah, there's no way I would have taken that.
there's, there's nothing to take. I mean, there is. Maybe as it's ripping through between like 23.94 and 23.97, the candle, that 1 minute candle, but that's tough. Because it ripped up here and now it's just froze here, this area.
Yeah, 2400, bro, is the magnet. Who's else in here? What's up, Eddie? So, Nick, who else today?
¿Qué pasa, baby?
What's up?
Yo, gang.
You gang? Yeah, we were gonna ask you, like when you hold your runners for so long, do you have to pay swap fees?
Yeah, but it's so tiny that, like, right now I'm only holding really a point 0.1.
Um,
At this point, the swap fee is only like $1.40. Not a big deal. But even then, if you're in cells, swing cells, you actually get paid for the cells.
Because the thing is, the idea is the market. It's so you don't invest in a in a trading market, because people can just buy gold and never let go of it, right? Buy oil, just it'll eventually
Oh,
over the
you
ages.
know what?
So they don't
See.
want you doing that over there. There's other brokers and means for you to actually hold gold. So
Makes sense.
on a short, you'll get paid because you're not going to hold it for the short forever. The long you can hold forever.
Yeah, like that long that I had from 2330 before it made all the second run back up at the beginning of the month. That one ran for like 2 weeks, and it was a 2.5, and the swap fees was only like I think it was just like 350.
Gotcha.
It's really not a whole lot, like in hindsight, for how much the position was up, you know. Now, if you're swinging 30 lots, then that's a different story.
These buys are setting up lovely for the next hourly candle. As long as we don't find a heavy drive down right now. As I say that, the candle is just like, let me flip on him. Let's hold. Did we break the high? Yeah, we broke the high of the previous hourly candle, so we've created a higher high. Finally able to kick everybody out of my house from the weekend. I think there's still people here. There's not people. There's somebody's kids are still here. I have no idea. I have no idea who they are.
You have visitors the whole weekend?
Yeah, it was just yesterday we had a whole bunch of friends. Today we had like a whole bunch of my daughter's friends. And then like some of them are still there, but they, you know, I walk out, there's just random kids in my living room just eating chips. I'm like, oh, that's nice. I just walked out. Told them not to eat the gummies on the top shelf, and we good.
You walk out and they're all sleeping on the couch?
Yeah, I might have some angry parents afterwards. This ain't daddy daycare. This is a trap house. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all thinking? Alright, I was gonna push up here. Created a bottom wick on this 15, huh? But still no top wick on the previous. Maybe a 30 closure here with a top wick. You still need a bottom wick on the next one, and then you can't take the flip because that's a 15 level. You haven't closed above. It's tough. This becomes like a 4-hour entry just by looking at how many more candles would have to print. We either have to flip on this candle, which would require some more candles printing, and then close back up above, which would be basically a 4-hour closure, or we would need to close above these highs. Hold on a second, gang. Hold on. Got jacked. Yeah, so the 30 just closed here. Made a bottom wick on this 30. There's no bottom wick on this hourly. And the previous 15 closed bearish. Yeah, I'm not looking for anything up here. Not looking for any rebreak. You do have some room to come up, but I'm not looking for a rebreak. Want the hourly closure, which is just so happens to be in our favor because that's also the 4-hour closure. And then we'll go based off how the next 4-hour opens. So if you got something to do, you got pretty much a half hour to do it. I think you're good. I don't think there's a trade here for the next 30 minutes at the very least. Unless, the only way we get a trade here is if we come down, break the previous 30 low, and then re-break the current candle high, this top wick that we just made. If we can break that low and then come back up, we break the high, I'll take a trade. For now, it looks like it's trickling up on its own. Need some grub. What I missed? Nothing. Nothing waiting for this to come up, come down, but close. Let's figure out the ranges above here. Looking like it should push. What's going on in the news today? I haven't watched TV all day. I'm trying to figure out how to install a fire alarm or something in my house just to just to get people out. Oh, we got the Olympics. Nice. They swimming. They swimming. Oh damn, the French dude is way ahead. About to be a world record. Damn, he swam the entire pool more. Like one length more than the rest of the field. That's crazy. Are we pushing up here? We are, aren't we? No, we're not. Oh, maybe, finally. Maybe this 5 will do it. Tried a few times. Those are the coolest dudes. You'll never see them break a sweat. Olympic swimmers, you'll never see them break a sweat.
Right.
Look at them, like they're the coolest people ever. They're never nervous, just never sweating, nothing, just chilling. They don't break it. They might break a little chlorine, but no sweat.
I've never in my life watched the Olympics, not even once.
Watch it right now. Do it for the gram.
What's going on right now?
A French swimmer just won. And it's in France, so everybody's going crazy. The drone above him is like,
Boat.
come on, man, I just got to this side. Going right back.
I came swimming on a boat, so maybe I should watch that. Oh, remind me of my trip over to the States.
Yo, watch this shit.
Hey, yo, Eddie, bro.
Pretty nasty. Oh, then it broke out. Massive push here. Massive 5-pip push here. Can you give you 8? Yeah, it might continue retesting the highs. I don't know. Very skeptical of this candle.
We don't got no data tomorrow.
Yeah, chat. We're gonna be here for a New York session tomorrow morning.
You're gonna run the next 3 days?
Monday, Tuesday, yeah. We're gonna do a New York session. So I'll
Word.
see you guys at 8 a.m. Eastern.
Bro, it's 4 hours. I think it wants to break out.
I mean, if it pushes, it pushes. It's all right. I mean, not a big deal. We'll catch the next range.
Wait, does that mean you're not going to be here at night tomorrow? Or is it the New York session?
No, I'll be here at night tomorrow too.
So we're going to see some perfect.
We're gonna be doing New York and Asian tomorrow. You still getting a call from Farzo to make sure? He texted me today. I think that's what he said. Expect a phone call. I don't even remember. He DM'd me somewhere. I think on IG. He said, "Oi, I'ma call you tomorrow. Be ready." That was at 1 p.m. today. Oh fuck, it's pushing. Yo, I don't know. Really no entry here anyway. Farzo for the people. That's crazy. Don't you say it. Don't you dare say it. Last time Javier said bless you to somebody, I was sick for a month and a half.
Oh, I'm not saying nothing.
Alright, mute yourself before you tell somebody bless you.
Wasn't me.
Alright, top wick coming down. Coming up on the last 15 of this 4 hour. You ever look at an Olympic sport like on TV and be like, I could do that shit? I swear, like, no, not the swimming, they're crazy. The gymnasts too, they're pretty wild. But like, there's a lot of shit where I'm like, I could do that shit. Could be me right now. Kidding me? Shock put? I'll launch some shit off my neck, you crazy. Triathlon? I love this shit, the decathlon or whatever they do this shit in the Olympics and the winter ones where you had to ski and then you gotta like snipe some shit. Like, I was nasty at the James Bond video game. I would have been so nasty with that. They literally play James Bond for Olympics. It's the what you doing? What you competing in? The James Bond? Oh. That's nice. What's the other one they have? The high jump? I think I would kill it at the high jump. They have no idea how high I can get. The high jump, I think that's a sport I can compete in. They made breakdancing a sport. That's crazy. Is this
Really?
the first? Yeah, I think this is the first year. I don't know how they made that a sport. Like, what's next? Graffiti? They definitely have graffiti as a sport next. Bring your own train.
Breakdancing before kickboxing and Muay Thai is crazy.
What was that?
Breakdancing before kickboxing or Muay Thai is crazy.
That's crazy, right? You gotta have like MMA or something or Muay Thai. That's right. Or like, those are like have been around, like breakdancing, really. Like, and I danced, but like,
They have Taekwondo, don't they?
Y'all made this an Olympic sport. You used to tell me, hey, don't break dance, go play an actual sport. And now they've made this shit an Olympic sport. Like, I don't know how, like, there's gonna have to be, like, a cannabis smoking competition at some point.
Hookah challenge.
I mean, I like my chances. I think I can make the national team one for that. I'll hold it down. Damn, this hourly's gonna flip. Look at that. Weren't wrong, but there's only 12 minutes in it. So what would be really interesting is a bearish hourly, but a bullish 4-hour. Because you know what we're looking at that point. At that point, we're going to look for a bottom wick entry here at around 23.92 area. Because we have a chance to come straight down. Yeah, bullish 4-hour close. What you looking for? Got everything? Leaving? Alright. Good night. Yes. Alright. The women are gonna swim now. That's the butterfly. That shit's hard. Damn. The Chinese are gonna take this. Oh no, they're not. US and China are 1, 2, 3. That's a weird one, right? I always feel like it's like the butterfly. You know, the butterfly when they're doing this, the butterfly stroke. It always feels like someone's like pushing their head underwater, like trying to drown them. Man, let go of my head. Hold on, the Chinese won. I think China just got first place. Oh no, 1-2 for the Americans. First, second. W. Oh damn, it's a Chinese girl that's swimming for America. W.
Smart, bro. We don't do shit ourselves. We just import it.
Or they just hired her ass. Wait, we got who's our top competitor? China. Wait, send somebody over there. Bring them over. Nine minutes here. 8 minutes. 8 and change. It's 4-hour closure. This is going to be, if we get a bottom wick country, this is going to be strictly taken off the 4 hours. So just realize, right, the momentum right now, right, if we continue bearish here on this 30, it's most recently bearish, right, which is good because that creates for bearish momentum to create a bottom wick on the next 4-hour candle. Right, but that bottom wick on the next 4-hour candle, that doesn't mean it's a bottom wick on the next hourly candle. The next hourly candle can come straight down. The next one after that can come down, right? you're holding structure here really until you're below 2383. So for the next 150 pips, 2380 or 180 pips, you're holding structure. So there's a chance you can come all the way down there before getting that top wick. Let's see. Shit, this 15's coming up to flip. Yeah, no. No bueno. Let's wait. And if we open with the top wick right away, I would say wait for it to come back down and create a bottom wick, and then we'll look at a rebreak at a high instead of a bottom wick entry. Or a rebreak at a low, we'll see. But I think there's a lot more room to come up. Oh, what the fuck just happened? Pushed up, huh? Yeah. Damn. That little ass range got filled. Can he close above there? Can we close above 2400 here? Went to say goodnight to my kids and they're all sleeping. It's crazy. Didn't even get a chance. Sugar crash out? Yeah, could be. Oh. Little blue pill with a big story to tell. Guardians! I can't do this commercial. Guardians is really swell. Little blue pill with a big story to tell. Huh. Got the whole neighborhood dancing. All excited, taking their trash out. So we got a minute to go here, 45 seconds. I'm not too excited that we filled that range up. Kind of hoping we hold it a bit. Now that we filled it, I'll kind of want to close above it, but it was still closing above the most recent, which is not too bad. Because overall on the higher time, well, let's look. The 4-hour level. Right, 23.99.7, so coming down. 23.99.7. It closed. Yeah, closed above it. Yeah, you want a nice bottom wick. Don't really want it to ride up right now. Or just fuck off, wicks. Give me 1 second, okay? Pumped up, what, like 15 pips here? I'll pump 20 pips, 23 pips to start off the hourly. Yeah, I was thinking about off the rip, but it's just this level here. There's the flip. This gets a little tough because, right, you could come back up and end up looking like a candle made a bottom wick and is driving bullish, but because we've already made this top wick, it's a little difficult looking for those buys. You need to now find a support, right, or you need to really completely break down here. Last time it entered this range. Every time it enters this range. Funkiness. Might be the next hourly candle based on the way it's sprinting. Because whether you find a support here, it's about 2 15-minute candles, or if you continue down on the hourly here, you're going to need the closure right below 23.95. You're going to need a top wick 23.97. That's your range 2 breakout. night. Women's qualifying. That's one event like I can say I look forward to since I was a little kid is the gymnastics thing for the women, because that's always been like a crazy like competition. It's actually pretty incredible what they're able to do. And my parents have watched it since I was a little kid, so that's one thing that I'll watch. Ooh, that was nasty. She's good. She's good. With my help, she could be the best. And I know you guys see this level here, right? But this is really minor in terms of the push up. This was a push down. In terms of the push up, this area seems to be pretty minor. Just seems to blow right through it every time. Yeah, over here too, and over here. Took an extra step. Let's go back. Yeah, it's tough because this was a news push, but before filling the range all the way up, found support 2390, 697 area. Yeah. Gonna look to establish support at this area, 2397. Yeah, that's some serious ass pressure. Imagine, like the Olympic. I have like, there's only a few hundred people watching me, right? Morning, maybe 1,000. They have a few billion people watching them. Like, this shit's worldwide. Like, everybody and their mother is watching them. And she don't gotta just click a button on the mouse right now. She gotta do like 14 different flips in the air, twirl, land without breaking or falling anything. And it still won't be good enough. She'll still lose. Oh man. When we created first new all-time highs, this was always an area we rejected off of. I'm kind of hesitant for buys, to be honest, even if some data shows that we could push up. Yeah, I mean, that's why we're gonna be extra cautious. Extra cautious. And I'm okay with not, we don't have to force a position. We have to see if something gives us an advantage. If not, I mean, we have New York session tomorrow. What the fuck was that? You ain't part of the plan. Yo, which one of you just changed my music? The new song was kind of going. Yeah, it was going. It was going all right. Now it's gone. Going. Created a bottom wick here for the previous hourly candle. Broke that low. And that was a 15 closure too.
Damn, I pulled the wicks, but I was muted.
You out there talking?
Yeah, I was saying the cells. I felt the cell at 98.
Oh, thanks for telling us.
I don't know why nobody was fucking. Like, why is nobody responding to me or something?
Sweet. We're off the rip once we closed.
Yeah, off of the.
15.
I like how the 30 broke, like broke the previous low. I like the top wick on the hourly and the 30-minute. And the 15, I like when the top wicks look like that. Like the bodies are next to each other, and then both top wicks are tall.
I think we have to retest the highs here. Then again, we've already done that here. Just trickle up. We've retested this wick. Yeah, for sells, we would have to actually get a closure below here, right? Because then you could say this is range 1, this is range 2. Get a closure below there, and then you would need a top wick to here. So if this candle was able to do this, you're looking for a top wick to that area. And then we can look to finish this clean range to the left here. Till then, I still think we're going to retest the highs. I think we're going to come up higher in general. We'll see.
I think so too.
Oh, that's 15 foot. Is it a top wick for the 5 to continue down? Yeah, these gymnasts are pretty crazy. I'm watching them do some wild shit right now. Yeah, I guess that was the top wick for the 5.
Trying to open 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Some volume. No
Yeah.
stability.
You guys can hear my kids screaming.
No. No.
I think that's why I muted myself.
This girl's a little bigger than the other girls. It's gonna be. Ooh. Did pretty good. Good flip. Manila Esposito. The Italians. The Bambinos. Uh-oh. Simone Biles coming up next. Mamma mia. Yeah, I don't know. These girls, they're built like linebackers. That's crazy. If I didn't know how tall they were, they all look massive. 3 minutes. You guys seen this shit tonight? Trump gave a speech tonight. How long ago was this? Oh no, I'm sorry. This was day before. This was on Friday. Trump gave a speech on Friday, and he walked out to many men. This is wild. Check this out. Yeah, he over here. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. Yeah, Trump's always a step ahead. He's just funny. I love how he trolls, because like by the time people catch on to what he's doing, he's already like moved on 2 or 3 steps, and he's just trolling him. 1 minute here. So 30 is gonna close bearish here. You're closing really below the most recent area. Hold on. This was a 4-hour level here. Right here. Right, yeah. That's your range here. That's why I'm looking for closures below yours. This is interesting. That 30 closed with no bottom wick.
Yours closed with no bottom wick? Mine did.
Barely,
A little one.
in the grand scheme of things. Can't take a buy here though. So tempted, but can't do it. It's headed towards that daily flip, huh?
My 40 pips here, I'm trimming.
Nice.
Congrats. I've hit stops once tonight, and I'm like 3 pips from hitting stops a second time.
Oh, you're in buys?
And pair.
It's probably trading.
What?
Are you on buys? Or are you trading NQ, Eddie?
NQ, yeah. No, I shorted twice tonight, but I lowered my lot size by a lot. So I've only lost 1/4% on the first entry, and this one would be less than 1/4%. So in total, I'd probably lose like 0.5% today on 2 losses. I cut the first one short at 40 pips, and then this one I'm cutting it short at like 50 pips. The first one drove an extra like 200 pips after I closed, so that was a good closure.
Oh, let's go.
It's a nice trade. Nice
Get
trade.
some room on this 30.
Very,
So
very
we
nice.
I'm 23.91 would be nice.
2360 would be better.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
Wait, my runner.
Drop the shit, boy.
2363.
I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you.
Bro, can you imagine if this is the top wick for the weekend and we just dumped the whole week with FOMC and everything? That would be crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is breaking back down into range. It's just like this is the beginning of the week, right? It's just early.
Yeah.
It's gonna range, drop up and down, you know. But if this is the top,
Some days is always. Yeah.
yeah, if we're here on Friday or on Thursday evening talking about this position, it was a good position.
I hit 90. Yeah, I trimmed a little bit.
It's 2 days in a row, right? On Friday or Thursday, you hit 100. Thursday night.
Yeah, Thursday
I
we hit
hit
100 while we were on here,
Yeah, on stream.
but that I still have that entry. It's at 63. It was up 350.
Wow. Interesting. So you'll never close it, right? You're just gonna keep trimming till it eventually stops you out?
Yeah, like I trimmed a little bit more now, and I have maybe like 2 trims left. But if that gets stopped out, then it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, and that's how I just kind of collect data, right? I take most of my trims. I always take a mandatory trim at 40 pips, and then my next trim is somewhere between
Hold on.
80 to
Hold on 1 second.
80 to
Sorry.
100.
Just got a closure here below that area. I want to see if we can get a nice top wick. When I say nice top wick, I want to flip bullish basically on this 15. If we can do that and then come back down on this 5, I would like us to fill the range down. It's just we've pretty much filled this range, so we would need that steep top wick here. Is that it? What is it bouncing off of? Uh, 2394 is a level here, and 2395.3. It tapped 2394. For this 15, huh? 3 minutes for the 5. Yeah, if this 5 starts coming down here, chat, I'm gonna take an entry on the break of the low of this 5. I want to see the 15. 30. 30 also no top wick, huh? No, I don't have a position here, chat. I don't have a position. I'm not taking a sell here. I'm gonna wait on the closure of a stronger time frame.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Since I took 2 small losses already, I want like super confirmation if I'm gonna take anything else.
I like how this came up, but it didn't come up exactly to the level I want. And the thing is, this 15, this 30 has no top wick, so it can come up and make one. And that's what I'm a little bit skeptical about. But if it closes here at 1530, which I don't know if it will, I think this 5 might just come down. But if once we get a closure on the 1530, I'll look for positions. If this comes down without me, I'm cool with it. It's not about taking loss before, it's just, oh, there it is. What is that, 7? 10. Maybe with volume it gives it to you, but I'm just skeptical of it because of us closing on the higher time frame up there, respecting, right? So the previous candles have respected this area, but I might look for a rebreak of the highs back in range here, depending on how we come back up there. That's a possibility. This 5 should fill the wick. I don't know what it's holding for. If it's holding for the higher time frame, then I guess we'll be right and we'll get in there. But for now, yeah, I'd expect this to fill and then maybe see if we can start coming back up on this 30. What did it give you? Gave you 6.
Yeah, I got like, I think I got close to 60 on the second trim. So I feel like 92, 91 is pretty strong. I still got like 2/3 running though, but if I get stopped out, it's okay.
Okay, so that 5 closed bullish. This is one of those places where you can take a buy and a sell. You'll probably win both.
Yeah.
It's got to come up to 95. It's got to come down to towards 91 areas. It's like, it's kind of funky here. It's a good bottom wick now for the 4 hour if it starts coming up from here. Flip, finish out the rest of the range by 1 a.m. Maybe, maybe not. Remember, we might close below here on the 15, but the 30 will still be open, and it's gonna get tough if we start coming up first before creating a bottom wick. It's tough to get in here on the 30 flip. Just typically when we print like this, we'll come back, retest the highs there. Once we start flipping on that 30, but the 30 is not flipping yet. And the 15 might close bearish below.
What the hell?
1 minute. Be careful here. 92.93. 92. Yeah, that's a strong support across the board. Be careful here.
Yeah, bro, that 91. I got it labeled as a weekly strong.
Yeah, because I know, look, the 15 can close like this. We can come up, create a top wick, and flip. You'll get a bunch of people activated, but it won't drive far. You'll get to 92.9 here. So 91, 92 area, and then you can start coming up. It's possible. Yeah, if you're looking for sells, you'd want it to close below that most recent level here. It's your 15 closure. Here's the thing. The next hourly is gonna need to create a top wick. If the next hourly needs to create a top wick. We break the 30 high, we have until 9 pip advantage point. We'll see. That's the 15. Can't say there's no volume for Asian session. Moved up 70 and then dropped 150. 130. Be patient, gang. Be patient. Just don't try to force something that's not there. Or something that you can't repeat tomorrow. Rebreaking the low. There's that 15 rebreak. Filled the range. Domvo just texted me. What you doing? Streaming, bruh.
This Asian
Whoa.
volume tonight.
Jeez. Oh shit, I missed that.
Oh,
Javier's fucking loving it.
let's go.
He said, have fun. Daily flipped already. Oh no. Almost.
All right, that was my last trim. The rest is a runner.
Oh.
That was like 90, 93 tips.
I'm all about that trim. About that trim. No runner.
Yeah, the rest is a runner from 98. So now I'm hedged because I got the sell at the top and the long at the bottom. One of them will continue going. See, in the other account I had, I couldn't hedge on the same account. So one account I always took sells, and the other account I always took buys.
Okay. Makes a descends. Minutes here for this hourly. Guess that 15 was solid, huh? 3 minutes here. It's going to be really interesting how we close. It's a strong rejection, but if we stay below 23.95, we're going to look for a retest of those lows. Yo, they be doing these beats again? Stop playing games. We're not doing new beats until it's tested. Song is back. Guess who's back? Back again. A 15 is gonna flip here, huh? Damn, that's tough. It's holding a strong level here across the board.
Yep.
92.9.
I worked on the 15. It's crazy too.
Bro, drive up another 30 pips right now in the next minute, so we can have buys in the next session. 92.9 is a level, but if it closes below that, it turns into like a gladiator candle here. Where's the level here? Is that it? No, I think this is it right here. We close below there. Yeah, if we're below there, I'm looking for a top wick to sell. I don't fucking close right at it. Flip down. I don't know. Like that it's coming. I'll say this, alright. If we can tap, what level is this? 23.94.4. I will look for sells on the rebreak of the lows. $23.94.4, but that would be that would be breaking structure. But it's gonna need orders to drive up. Tap 23.94 area. 126, huh? I think we might have positions soon. Really wanted a top wick entry because that's annoying. I don't have a position here right now. Did break that low. Previous candle didn't really have much of a. Yeah, if you were gonna get in there, it would have had to be in the flip. I already didn't get in. It's already too late. I don't know what I'm thinking right now. Like, do I get in now? No, of course not. Yeah, I don't. Maybe if we made a steeper top wick. I really wanted a top wick entry here because I want this flip to be the advantage point. And I think if we hit 95, we would have been in there. Because the hourly has to come down. It's got to give you a bottom wick to drive up. It's not just going to cancel out. It's probably going to trickle down to here at 23.89. If it does come up and make a steeper top wick, I'll take a re-break of the lows. But from the way it's looking now, it should continue down. It's annoying because I was thinking about entry here right on this top wick, and I just said I'm gonna need it to re-break the high one more time for me. But that's the advantage point. Like, it's played out here. That's it. Like, I would probably be out full here. I would probably close to full. I wouldn't expect a run here. I'm expecting a retap of the lows. That's it. That's your right there. 12 pips, 14 pips. That's what it gave you. I would have been out full. This ugly level here. There's two things you can look for here. You can look for your pillow, or you can look for the re-break of the 4-hour highs. 150 pips above you. Until then, you're most likely waiting for this 4-hour closure. It's filled that range. Even if it trickles down here, there's nothing you can do. There's no entry here on any kind of trickle down. or trickle up. You know, like there's nothing else here in this range until the market breaks out of this range and breaks back into it. Or you're waiting for a higher time frame closure, which is an hour from now, the next hourly, right? If you start heading back up in range, yeah, this would have been it, and this is exactly why I would have closed full, because in these situations, that's what happens.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna look for my pillow. My EYES indicator is telling me look for the pillow.
I'll look for the pillow, yeah. Honestly, I don't know if we're gonna get something on stream here, but I'm gonna look for a drive back up in range, I think, before I go to bed. I think there's a chance this 4 hour starts coming up, and the thing is, it's not just this 4 hour. It's if it's not this 4 hour, the next one's gonna need a top wick. So
I'm still bullish overall.
yeah, I'm gonna be looking probably for some buys. Not in general. I'm not that it's bullish overall. I'm more bearish, honestly, for the week. But I'm bullish in terms of us coming up here and retesting the highs at 2400. If we don't do that, I think the next 4 hours is going to need to create some kind of a top wick after, since we've been bullish, and it's going to be the first, you know, bearish 4 hour, really bearish 4 hour. We're going to need to come back up, retest the highs on a smaller time frame, which would probably be a top wick on the 4 hour. Right, but this is a strong area as well. I don't mind coming up from here, you know, 2420. I've been looking for 2420 for a little while. It's coming down there though now. Yeah, I think that flip was your entry and you should have been out. Kind of annoyed because it did exactly like I wanted to, like I needed to, except that little top wick, I think, just a bit steeper, and we have entry on the top wick here.
You see how those two bodies like close next to each other? Like they open and close next to each other on the
What
30
time
minute. On the 30 and the 15 did it too. And the hourly.
Oh, on top here?
Yeah. Like the green candle going up and the how
Yeah.
oh wait, hold on your chart. Whenever it does this, yeah, stay right there. Oh, whoops. This. I love this for a reversal. And then it makes the two wicks. Yeah, it did it right here too. Don't move the chart. Right there. See, that one not so much because
You
not
didn't break
this
the high,
one.
you don't have this.
Yeah, I don't like that. So whatever you've taught me and what I paid attention to when that these right here, normally if you see me grabbing a sell, it's because it does this. If it doesn't really do this,
Where are you
I
grabbing
don't
the
really
sell? Are
look
you
for
grabbing it here, or are you grabbing it here? Where is it? Where are you entering the break of the low of the previous
actually,
candle?
I was in this one. I think, yeah, more than likely, I'm grabbing it here, like on this retest. On this one, I did grab it like right in here, right at 98. Oh no, 98 down here. So when I broke this low,
Broke the low or
I
the
grabbed this
retest of
one.
that high. Yeah, that's a double
Yep,
whammy.
exactly. But unless it does that wick with the bodies in line like this, the sells don't interest me. For me personally, because I don't like to shorting scares me for some reason. I rather be stuck in a long than be stuck in a short, like in drawdown.
Makes sense.
That's just my personal preference. Oops. That's why that caught my attention. Oh shit, my bad. I was trying to erase my name.
It'll be interesting how this hourly candle closes as well. You can have positions on the next hourly if this closes doji.
Maybe if it starts to show like support here, it could turn out to be just a bottom week for the 4 hour, right? To go back up.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I'm looking
that's
at.
how.
That's why I'm afraid to take the sell down.
Well, no, I mean you're gonna have to retest the lows to grab orders for
Yep.
the 4 hour is a long candle.
I
You
see.
have
Yeah.
this was your first hour that just closed. You have 3 more hours, right? It's gonna have to retest the lows, grab orders, start coming up. It's a lot of things can happen. That's why you don't just trade the daily flip, because in that daily flip right here, when we were looking right as it was coming down to this area for the daily flip, there's a lot of things going on there on the smaller time frames, 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 30, before you can just take that. Yeah, maybe the daily will flip and by like 8 a.m. it'll be down here, but like a lot of stuff will happen in this area before then. So a lot of stuff will happen for the 4 hour before it flips. Enter the range area. I really want to be here. I really wanted a position tonight on stream. Not for the sake of the position, but for the sake of us retesting the lows and then retesting the highs on a higher time frame. Like, these things are going to happen. I just really wanted that edge to be played out on stream. Flipping. Well, it's 30 seconds left in this 5. It's a 15 as well. Problem is, see how we're starting to change structure a bit? Made a higher high, higher low instead of a lower high, lower low from the previous candle. The next is the 30. 30 is the next one. First you had that 5 doing that, creating a higher high, higher low, then you have a 15. That's how time frames will slowly start switching up. Once you get that 30 to do that, maybe you can start looking for now the hourly after that to close bullish. And now once that happens, you can start looking for the 30 again, and the 15 and the 5. And once they all start lining up again in your direction, then it's when you take position. Alright, so it's so slowly like, alright, 5 closed bullish while the market's coming down bearish. Boom, first indication. Alright, we just got a 15 closure. Another indication that we're starting to turn around. Hourly, the 4 hour close in your direction. Boom, alright, you have a confirmation that you've turned around. Go back, you go to the hourly, go to the 30, the 15, and now you're looking for entries, right? First you had the initial confirmation of the market turning around, then the higher time frames actually did close, then you got your confirmations. Right, and then you go back to the smaller time frames to now look for entry. $15 close doji. So the previous two 15-minute candles have been doji candles. Oh, gang. Give me 1 second. Maybe we'll hang out here for another half hour. I'm gonna see. Eddie went to sleep. Yeah.
I think so. I was just looking over there.
It's like, wait a minute. Oh, he dipped. Yeah. I was gonna see this 30 through, see how, if it's moving, but kind of found this little range here. Gotta trickle down, retest the lows. Oh, we tried. We had some potential. Javier took full advantage of it. Very nice.
Thanks, bro. Not so often.
We'll have another crack at it tomorrow morning. Yeah, don't forget, gang, we're running NY session. I gotta post something right now.
Just tomorrow and Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, for now. I gotta hit up Don right now because he just texted me. So I'm gonna hit him up, but tomorrow and Tuesday, I'm probably gonna put up a link like in the next hour or so people know. So I don't have any phone calls from Farzo at 5 a.m. That guy. Yes, we're gonna run New York session. Yeah, there's not much here. Especially the last 3 15-minute candles. Not too pretty. Chat, I'm gonna call it here. We tried one of those evenings. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. If I see something, I doubt it. I'll be looking at the charts, so for the signal channel, if I see something, probably before midnight. But other than that, I'm trying to get to bed earlier because I want to be up for New York. I don't want to miss half of it. Alright, yeah, let's call it here, gang. I'll see you guys in the New York session. You already deal? You already deal. You already know the deal. Another New York. No. Well, I butchered that one today. Another Asian session is in the books, gang. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for New York.
All right. Thanks a lot, Wix.
Gotcha.
Thank you. Yeah, see you later. See everyone later.
Night, everybody.